If you feel behind in life, I want you to breathe for a moment and hear this clearly. You are not the only one. Feeling behind can be heavy. It can make you question yourself, compare your journey, and wonder if you missed your chance. But today, I want to bring you biblical encouragement that restores peace and direction. Not hype, not pressure, not a fake smile. Real hope rooted in Scripture and practical steps you can take right now. Here's the first truth. Comparison is a thief of peace. When you measure your life against someone else's highlight reel, you will always feel late. Social media shows outcomes, not process, but God often works through process, quiet growth, hidden preparation, slow maturity. The Bible consistently shows that God's timing is not the world's timing. Many people God used greatly had seasons of waiting, shaping, and delay, not because God forgot them, but because God was forming them. Think about Joseph. Before he was elevated, he was tested. Think about David. Before the crown, he was shaped in the field. Think about Moses. Before leadership, he was prepared in the wilderness. God is not slow, He is wise. Now here's what often happens when you feel behind. You start rushing, you try to fix everything quickly, you make desperate decisions, you chase shortcuts, and that creates more regret. Biblical wisdom invites you to do the opposite. Slow down, return to truth, take one faithful step, and trust God with the timeline. There's a passage in Galatians 6 that speaks directly to this. Don't grow weary in doing good, because in due season you will reap if you do not give up. The context is perseverance, doing what is right even when results are not immediate. That's the kind of faith that produces strength. Another powerful truth is in Philippians 1:6. God finishes what He starts. That means your story is not finished because your season is quiet. Your season is not wasted because it feels slow. Now, let me give you a simple biblical framework for when you feel behind. 3 questions that bring clarity. First, what season am I in? Some seasons are for building, some are for healing, some are for learning, some are for working. If you treat every season like it must produce big results, you will feel constantly disappointed. But if you honor the season, you will grow with peace. Second, what is the next faithful step? Not the next 10 steps, the one. In Proverbs, wisdom is often small and practical. One step of order, one step of discipline, one step of prayer, one step of learning. Third, what is stealing my peace? Is it comparison? Is it fear? Is it procrastination? Is it bitterness? Is it distraction? Identify the one thing draining you the most because you can't move forward while leaking strength. Now let's talk about a painful feeling many people carry. I'm running out of time. That fear can make you panic, but panic is not a strategy. In Matthew 6, Jesus speaks to anxious hearts and reminds them that worry does not add to your life. Instead, He calls people to seek God first. When God is first, your decisions become calmer, and when your decisions become calmer, your life becomes steadier. So here is your first practical move today. Choose one area where you feel behind: money, relationships, purpose, health, career, faith, and reduce it to one small step you can do in the next 24 hours. Small steps look weak, but they're powerful when they're consistent. Many people lose progress because they wait for the perfect moment, but the perfect moment is rarely the starting point. Faith is. And this is important. You don't need to prove yourself to everyone. You only need to be faithful to what God is asking of you right now. In the next minutes, I'm going to give you a simple reset plan for the week so you can stop feeling stuck and start feeling steady again. Here is a simple weekly reset that helps you move forward when you feel behind. It is built on peace, not pressure. Day 1, return to truth. Write one sentence: My life is not over. God is still working. Then pray for wisdom. James 1 says God gives wisdom generously to those who ask. The goal is not instant answers. The goal is steady guidance. Day 2, remove one drain. Choose one thing that steals your peace the most: comparison, scrolling, late nights, toxic voices, impulsive spending, and reduce it for one day. Peace returns when distractions lose power. Day 3, take one faithful step, one small action toward your goal. If it's money, track your spending for one day. If it's health, take a short walk. If it's career, update one section of your resume. If it's faith, read one chapter and write one lesson. Faith grows through action. Day 4, build a simple structure. Structure beats motivation. Choose one routine that anchors you: a morning prayer, a 10-minute planning session, a Sunday reset, a nightly shutdown. Small structure creates big stability. Day 5, sow something good. Encourage someone, serve, give wisely, help a friend, do honest work with excellence. Galatians 6 reminds us that sowing matters. What you plant shapes what you become. Day 6, review without shame. Ask, what worked this week and what didn't? Then adjust. Proverbs teaches wisdom through correction. Correction is not condemnation, it is direction. Day 7, rest and trust. Rest is not laziness, rest is worship. It says, God, I trust you more than my performance. When you rest with God, you return stronger. Now let me say something that can heal your mindset. Being behind is not your identity, it is a feeling, and feelings change when truth and action enter the picture. You may be in a quiet season, but quiet does not mean absent. God often does his deepest work in hidden places. The roots grow before the fruit shows. So don't rush your season. Don't compare your process. Don't destroy your peace trying to prove your worth. Take one step, then another. Keep going. If this message encouraged you, subscribe to Faith Builds Wealth. Comment below, my next step is, and write one small step you will take in the next 24 hours. I'll read and reply with direction. May God give you peace, strength, and steady progress, one faithful step at a time.